Hello, welcome everybody to Peculiar
Welcome.
Pairings. My name is Matt,
And I'm Celine. Thanks for joining us.
and this is where we eat weird things and talk about weird stories.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about everything from true crime to ghost stories to conspiracy theories and cryptids and
Yeah.
anything in between.
History and weird people and all sorts of stuff. Just good stories.
Just the good stuff, really.
Yeah.
Just the good stuff. So, Matt, what do we have for food and drink today?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, your story this week was regarding a place in Minnesota. That's where I am from and most often live. So I thought that something along the lines of that would be reasonable, would be appropriate. And so for the treat, a thing that always seems to be common amongst family gatherings is really any kind of like roll up thing in the Midwest. I know something that our family tends to make is the like ham, pickle, and cream cheese roll up things. So you like put cream cheese, take a spear of a pickle and roll it all up. I have personally never really gotten into those. I love pickles, I love ham, and I love cream cheese. The combo together to me is not great.
It's kind of one of those ones I'm like, I like it, but I don't love it.
Yeah, it's like if they're brought out first, I will dive into them. But if there is just about anything else available,
I will eat that too.
It's like when somebody brings donuts to work or to any function, and people always claim to like, filled donuts like with cream or custard or whatever.
I like it with jelly.
Yeah, but whenever someone brings in like a mixed box of donuts, the ones that are always left are like the cream filled ones or the cinnamon rolls. People pretty much always go for like the chocolate donuts, the raised glazed thing, And so that's how I feel like the pickle ham things are. It's like, we'll have them, but
if I got other options.
Exactly.
I might put like one on my plate if it's like a potluck.
For sure, yeah.
Just like try everything.
You want something fresh and you're like, ooh, this is healthy. And it's like, oh, right, it's ham and cream cheese too.
It's cream cheese.
And heavily salted brined pickles. I'm really eating healthy. It's a cucumber. Yeah, it's really good for
you. Like it's cucumber. It's great.
Yeah, next to the mashed potatoes with a bunch of cream and salt and really moist turkey and really salty gravy and stuff. No, I need that one thing that's really healthy.
At least we season our food.
Yeah.
We could be worse.
Exactly. But in the spirit of those roll-up sort of treats, I went with a fairly common hors d'oeuvre, and it seems like it's been getting more popular in recent years, but it's very basic. So. Yeah, just little smokies wrapped in bacon and then doused in brown sugar. I should say I actually didn't think about it until just today when Lily told me. I was like, I thought of the drink first. And then these, and I'm like, oh my God, those are simple, they're quick to make, and they taste great. And
they feel very Minnesotan to me.
Oh, absolutely. Just a lot of fat and meat. And again, the roll-up factor. Yeah. I also learned that you can't put too much brown sugar on them because I definitely put too much and they came out fine. So I think they're all right. The drink, on the other hand, I'm not sure I'm a fan of because I love grapefruit, but I don't particularly like vodka. But it is known as the Salty Duck. And it is from a Minnesota company called Grey Duck. And that is in the spirit of the weird Midwestern tradition of apparently everyone else in the world says duck, duck, goose. And we dumb Midwesterners all say duck, duck, gray duck.
It's true. It's very true.
You grow up saying it. And in fact, hearing other people say duck, duck, goose is very upsetting and off-putting. And you're like, what is this goose thing?
The first time I had someone say duck, duck, gray duck to me, I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
I was probably like 6 and I was like, excuse you, no.
And we will vehemently defend that, at least up through like high school, until you finally come to a maturity level of realizing,
you're the only ones not doing it.
Not only are we the only ones, but you finally realize, wow, it's not just a traditional thing. Like, it's really dumb. It's just, there's a name for that bird. And we oddly decide to call it Grey Duck. And you're just like, why would we cling to this so strongly? To the point, we even had a Viking on the football team who would do that as his end zone celebration dance. He would get he would get a group of his players together.
I'm looking this up.
Oh, it's awesome. You got to check it out. I think even opposing team members, if they're nearby, he'll get a group of guys to sit in a circle and he will quickly run around them and tap someone and then run. And they do the whole thing and they do it as quickly as possible. But everybody was up in arms when in an interview, he called it Duck, Duck, Goose. And of course, the Minnesotans were like, you son of a bitch, it's great.
Everything about that is so beautiful and I love it.
Yeah, but aside from, well, and then even like the give and take between him and the fans, it was even that was kind of in good taste like everyone was sort of poking fun at each other and he's like, I forgot I'm in Minnesota. I should have called it Grey Duck. But so in celebration of that dumbness, I thought we would celebrate with a salty duck.
Yeah, and I think it's very fitting as far as like Minnesota goes, just because I know this is probably going to be like a controversial thing for me to say for all the Minnesotans out there, is everyone always, I mean, at least a lot of people associate mallards with the movie Fargo. So then they think Minnesota.
Yeah.
Because he's like the whole movie, her husband is working on getting that stamp with his duck, the mallard.
Yeah.
And it's like, for a movie that is so dark, it's like one of those things you're like, that is just so precious. Like, so Minnesotan. And
it's such an odd little layer to put in that movie where you realize the whole time his entire story in that film is trying to get that stamp, and he doesn't even seem to acknowledge that she has just gone through this horrifying experience while pregnant.
I know, she's like so pregnant the whole time.
And she has the wherewithal to still support him in his dream of getting on that stamp. And it is sort of a quintessential Midwestern story.
I really enjoy it, and I know not everyone does, so
it's pretty great.
I think it's a good story, but I always think of that with like mallards. I'm like, oh, the stamp.
Oh, absolutely. On another side note, like bird related, the classic sort of Mighty Ducks thing.
Yeah, wasn't that in Minnesota?
Mm-hmm. And there's a famous diner in St. Paul where they filmed it and they still talk about it. Like, have you seen us in Mighty Ducks? But at the end of Mighty Ducks, if I'm not mistaken, they show a V of birds flying on the screen, and they have the sound of quacks, as though this flock of ducks is just, charging through the air like they would on the ice.
Aww.
But
that's kind of cute.
Yeah, isn't it? Except that they're geese, otherwise known as gray ducks, and they don't really quack quite like that.
No, they honk, and as we know, I feel that geese are the spawns of Satan. So
and they're taking over. They're everywhere.
They are everywhere. I avoid them at the office. I'll like walk around to another entrance if I have to, because I like do not want to get close to them. I have had one of those geese specifically like charge at me.
Oh my God.
And I was ready to like punt this goose.
Oh yeah, they can be vicious.
They're very aggressive, and I'm not a fan. So I probably would not have felt bad, just because like I'm just trying to do my job.
Mm-hmm.
I do not need a goose coming at me.
Yeah, and it's a strange sort of irony that they feel you're invading their territory, and it's like, no, we built this building. You're on our place. Here. Yeah, you're attacking me in my place of work, and I will defend myself if I need to get to the office.
Seriously, though.
Yeah.
So
what is our story this week?
Said, we are talking about the Palmer House in Minnesota, not Chicago. There's
when you,
just to be like
I made that mistake too.
That Googles, they're like, oh, it's Chicago. No, I'm talking about the one in Minnesota. My sources for today's episode are care11.com, thepalmerhousehotel.com, thetravelchannel.com,
Oh, wow.
And MinnesotaCBSLocal.com.
The Travel Channel is the one that surprised me. Like all the other ones, like, oh yeah, Care 11, CBS, Minnesota. That's yeah.
Minnesota
I'm like,
stuff.
wow, we got to the Travel Channel. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta let your Minnesotan come out this
Oh yeah,
episode.
when you're eating a kind of roll up sort of hors d'oeuvre and drinking some grapefruit juice, you gotta really let it get thick.
Oh yeah. I don't think I can get mine that thick, but we'll see as we progress.
Yeah, by the end of the podcast, you'll be
I'll be so
indistinguishable.
Minnesotan.
Oh yeah.
My mom would be so proud.
God, she loves that.
So the Palmer House is located in Sauk Center, Minnesota, which is about an hour and a half northwest of Minneapolis.
Beautiful.
To give those non-Minnesotans an idea, it's pretty close to St. Cloud. I want to say St. Cloud's like maybe a half hour away from it.
Yeah, that sounds about, yeah, because I think St. Cloud's generally considered like an hour from the Twin Cities.
Yeah. The location of the Palmer House is on the site of the old Sauk Center house, which was built in 1863.
Wow.
I know, so long ago.
So long. It's so old.
It's old as fuck.
1863.
I know.
So is it the same house?
It
Or
is
like
and it
different...
isn't.
Okay.
The Old Sauk House was the town's first hotel, and it burnt to the ground on June 26th of 1900.
Oh, okay. We'll get there pretty quick. That answers that question.
Real quick.
Yeah, like, hey, could you
We got there
up
real
these
fast.
questions? Yeah. I'm going to tell you all the details, you dumb bastard. Just shut up. Yeah.
No.
No, yeah, it's not the
I
same
love
house.
your banter. We'll get there. It might be immediate. It might be like 10, 20 minutes from now.
Perfect. Perfect.
So the Palmer House was built in its place and used a lot of the same like substructure. So I want to say a lot of like the same foundation and some of those
right. Yeah.
old bones that
they didn't have to put in new pipes or anything. They're just like.
Yeah. It was said that no one died in the fire, but that is like kind of vague. Like I heard quite a few different things while researching this. I was like, okay, so nobody like really knows?
I don't mean to get racist or like go a racial route right away, but I kind of read that as like no white people died. So that's the only number we're going to record.
That honestly, like that would not surprise me just given the time period.
Right, yeah. No, there were some servants in there and a package boy, but we don't count them.
Oh no.
Thanks.
No,
Thanks,
God
18.
forbid we count them.
Thanks, 1800s, 2020. Oh, I mean.
Not wrong.
Yeah, we're still working on it.
Oh, for anyone who does not think America is racist, just read a book. Read a history book.
Just read any book.
But a lot of people said that they were happy that the building burned down.
Oh, boy.
Because this sounds like the most Minnesotan thing to me is that they didn't want the brothel around anymore because it was used as a brothel. They're like, oh, yeah, no, we just didn't really need that anymore. So,
yeah,
it's fine.
And there's some grandma that comes walking up. Oh, gosh, is that building on fire? Oh, I wonder who did that. As she smirks to herself. Hope, yeah. Boy,
I wondered. You're like, it was you.
Yeah, and she's got a little glint in her eye. And he's like, those whores are gone now.
I mean, yeah. That was the vibe I got. I'm like, okay.
And she immediately went to the press and said, oh, there was no one in the house. No.
Oh, probably.
No humans.
Story.
Just dirty whores. But they're all in hell now. So, gosh, bye. Just fades into the darkness.
She just like fades into the dark alley.
Exactly. Like Jack the Ripper, except an old Sauk Center.
Except an old woman. Yeah. And in 1901, Ralph L. Palmer and Christina, so not Christina, Christina.
Oh, I thought that was
Palmer.
two names. Oh, okay.
No, so Ralph and Christina his wife bought the land and built the Palmer House Hotel. And they thought of it as the town's like first class hotel. And they were quoted to say, now at least the town can have a first class hotel. And like, oh, we're bringing the town into like this era of like class and like bouginess.
Oh, the whores are really good in this one. Yeah, we're going to bring you the best whores you've ever seen.
That is not why people came to the hotel.
Oh, that's why.
A lot of people came to it because it was the first building in Sauk Center with electricity and indoor plumbing.
Okay, yeah.
Pretty big in 1901.
Absolutely. Well, that's like in the 50s when people would go to the movies just to have air conditioning. They're like, oh,
yeah,
it's 110 degrees outside. We're going to the movies.
Oh, not Grandma's house. Grandma had air conditioning.
You're damn right she did. That's what happens when you marry a man who knows refrigeration.
Yep. Shout out to Ditter Inc. there.
Woot woot.
Woo. So, and a lot of people were drawn to the hotel because it, you know, it's shiny, it's new, it's got like this up and coming architecture, which the outside of it, looking at photos, it kind of reminds me of the Cecil Hotel a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little older, got some of like the fire escapes like on the outside. It's a red brick building.
For just a second, I thought you said drowned in the hotel, not drawn to. And you like yada yada over that real fast. Yeah, and you're like, yeah, so they were drowned in the hotel because of like poor pipes and just real weird shit. And I'm like, what? Drawn to the hotel. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was shiny and new because people like new things.
Oh boy, Midwesterners sure do love that stuff. You hear they got plumbing? Yep. Oh boy, I'm gonna go take a poo.
Woohoo! The Palmer family lived in the hotel with their two children, Hazel and Carlisle. And Christena's mother and brother also worked at the hotel. Also with George Brandner. Don't know who that is. Could not find anything on him. I was like, okay, so just some random dude. Okay. Okay.
He sounds like an outsider.
Don't know who this George man is, but all right.
Got a regular first name and a weird last name. That's not how we do it in Sauk Center. Your first name's supposed to be weird. My name's Christena.
Yeah, I tried to see if I could find something on him, and I just kept finding this psychiatrist who was born in like 1945, and I'm like, well, this was 1901, so he definitely isn't that dude.
Unless he's like immortal and he does that thing where he passes himself off as his own son, and he's like, well, I'm the third. Yeah, no, we have the same name, and he's just like wringing his hands. Like, oh, and he's in cahoots with the lady who burned down the whorehouse.
Oh, yeah.
She fades into darkness and he fades into obscurity.
Perfect. You know, two peas in a pod, really. Yeah. So the Palmer House was considered to be the crown jewel of Sauk Center and central Minnesota.
Not a shocker.
No, it was used more regularly by traveling salesmen. Just like, it sounds about right. In the early 1900s, you got traveling salesmen like going door to door selling you watches or something.
I was gonna make a joke about it.
That's a thing, right? Yeah,
just like they ended up in Sauk Center because it's on the freeway, but freeways didn't exist. So
it's true. Well, you know, they were just there. During Prohibition, they would sell alcohol in their basement, and it has been rumored that they have some underground tunnels to transport stuff in and out of the basement.
Yeah, now you're talking.
They said they couldn't find any, but I'm like, really though?
Wink. Yeah.
We didn't find any. Wink, wink.
There weren't 100-year-old bottles of whiskey down there or nothing. Nah, no way.
No, not the good stuff. No.
We would never do that. And then they say something like, sock it to me. Because
it's like their code.
Right, exactly.
So this spot soon became a regular hotspot for the town, and it still like kind of is. It's still considered a cornerstone of the downtown area, and a lot of people use it as a gathering place. I mean, they do have a bar and like a pub, so not surprising.
Right.
The Nobel Prize winner Sinclair Lewis referred to the Palmer House as the Minnie Mashie House in his 1920 novel Main Street. He also wrote some of his poems on the walls, which I think
wow.
was in the basement when it was like a speakeasy.
Yeah.
The hotel received a very ambitious makeover in 1993, which,
Oh, wow.
for any of our paranormal believers, that's always believed as a time to like stir stuff up in the house, is when you renovate stuff.
Oh, yeah. We're going to put a new
You
coat
shift
of
things
paint on it.
around. They don't, ghosts don't like it.
You moved my refrigerator from this corner to the other corner. I'm going to start opening cupboards and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So they tried to stay true to the original idea that the Palmer family had, but then added in modern amenities like jacuzzi tubs. Ooh. And each room having their own bathroom than like a more common shared space.
Oh, wow. Boy, that guy who took a poo in the earlier 1900s is like, I get my own poo hole now?
I know, it's like, woo!
I'm a ghost, but I'm still pooping. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually almost halved the number of rooms with this renovation. Wow. They went from 38 rooms to 19.
Yeah, I can see that. I suppose if you're putting in that kind of amenity for every single room.
Yeah.
And you're going to have to put those somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of rooms in like the mid to late 1800s and early 1900s are like really small generally. So I feel like they kind of just expanded generally.
Yeah, they're coming into the modern age. They're like, we got to put a few more inches on each of these walls and a few more toilets.
Little things to improve the stay of everyone.
Little things, like a toilet.
Like a toilet. They do encourage everyone to not stay like holed up in their room when they visit. They're like, go like see the town.
Don't you know where
hang
you
in the
are?
lobby? Like,
you're in
stay
Sauk,
in your room.
You're in Sauk Center.
Come on.
You gotta get out there. We're not St. Cloud. We're not. You gotta go see the farmland. Did you see the gas station down the street? Oh man, they just put it in. Yeah. Jeepers. Go check out the John Deere dealership.
Oh yeah.
Please spend money here.
They do say that their rooms that have a view of the main street below are some of the best views of the hotel. So that's the room you want.
Yeah.
They do offer historic tours. None of them that I saw on their website like claim to be haunted tours.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, we do take you to like the basement as part of our tour, which for any haunted like hotel and building, that's always like, ooh, yeah, the basement.
No one has ever returned.
That's like the Hotel Colorado in Glenwood Springs. Part of their like hotel tour is in the basement.
Oh, which just the regular hotel tour?
It's like a haunted tour.
Okay, yeah. And this is where old Bertha lives. That's our boiler. You can hear her moaning in the middle of the night.
It did used to be a tuberculosis hospital, so.
Oh, God.
We'll cover that another time.
Was that before or after the whorehouse?
Oh, no, that's the Hotel
Colorado.
Was the tuberculosis hospital. The whorehouse, no.
Like, ugh, those are two businesses you don't want to have together, a whorehouse and a tuberculosis wing.
Oh, God, no.
Jesus.
It's, as far as I know, once the old Sauk house burned down, it was not a brothel anymore. So it was then no longer a whorehouse.
She won. She really won then. That old lady, she
won. She won the battle.
Yeah, she sent those whores to hell and she went to heaven. She was, wow. All right.
The Lord's work.
I might have missed something though. It was still a hotel after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
and
it was a hotel
remains.
before. It's a hotel now.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. It is considered to be one of the most haunted places in America. Ooh. Which I feel like that is a claim you get a lot with places. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They're like, no. We're the most haunted over here.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt.
I feel like let's just go there, visit, let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know how haunted you felt it is.
Buy some socks and yeah, enjoy yourself, you know.
Yeah.
And if you see a ghost, snap a picture.
Exactly. This location has been visited from paranormal investigators to casual ghost hunters to people who just want to see it for the charm. So,
has our favorite Hobbit been there?
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Yes, he has. And
Good
I
old
actually
Zach
have
Baggins.
notes written down about him specifically.
Come on, Baggins, let's do it. Bilbo's great grandson. One went on
Zach Baggins.
one went on a hunt for treasure with a dragon, and his ill-begotten son went to Mount Doom, and good old Zach's going to Sauk Center, Minnesota.
I am just waiting for the day where he like ats us and is like, I'm not short. I'm this tall.
Okay, Mr. Frodo. That's fine.
Zach, let us know.
Yeah.
If you're listening, let us know. I'd love to know. I know I can Google it, but just it'd be better coming from you.
If he ever ats us on anything, I will shit my pants and just.
But like I eat
Really?
everything I said. I eat my words.
I'm done. Hi, Mr. Baggins. Can we please meet? I'll be on your show.
Could go to his haunted hotel in Vegas.
Can I?
Or no, it's a museum. Sorry, not a hotel, a museum.
Yeah, it's like a tour thing. I've heard it's great. And he's got a show on Amazon or something.
It's on the Travel Channel, so on like their specific
their
streaming platform, you can watch it. He has just regular Ghost Hunters episodes, and he also has his haunted objects, which I've seen a few episodes of when it was on Hulu, and it gave me the chills like every time. The Dybbuk box episode is the one that got me the most, because the guy that came and talked about it was like,
you know what?
Really weird at one point. And I'm like, oh, that's like something about this is really off and I don't like it. Like he was like standing, staring at a pipe in the basement, like talking to himself, like standing, staring at a wall.
Okay, I don't think you need a special object for that. He's
like
as the Midwesterners might say, he's been touched. He's that boy.
That sounds so wrong.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. I think it's been touched by God, or I don't know, maybe the devil. He's been touched by some unseen hand that has made him talk to pipes.
Yeah. Either way, I very much have enjoyed Zach's stuff. So I have yet to see this episode on the Palmer Hotel, but I also currently cannot just like buy the Travel Channel.
We're not what you would call successful podcasters. We're fledgling. We don't have Zach Baggins money.
We don't have Zach Baggins money. Yeah. Maybe someday. I feel like that's a hard maybe, but if we get there, or if they are like, hey, we'll sponsor you, I'd probably die from joy, but.
Oh, I know. Look, I know I've made jokes at his expense. If he ever asked us to do anything, I'd be like, I'm there. Let's do this. I don't believe in ghosts, but I want you to prove me wrong. Let me go with.
I feel like he's definitely the kind of person that like rolls with the punches. So
without a doubt. He's like, I got Travel Channel money, bitch. I don't give a shit what you say.
Oh yeah, probably. He's like whatever. So we will get into Zach and some of the stuff that they did on this in not a ton of details, just again, since I haven't watched it, but
right.
They did go there and they do have an episode about it.
Sweet.
There are said to be several different ghosts that roam the halls of the hotel. And the current owner, Kelly Fress, says she always says this to people. I always tell people that you don't hunt ghosts. You sit down and you ask whoever is willing to come and hang out with me, please do. I'd love to meet you and get to know you and your story.
Huh.
So
that's very cordial, very kind.
I'd say so. It does feel very Minnesotan to me in the way that it's like, oh, like if you're gonna come hang out with me, great. If you don't, that's fine.
And yeah, I got some pie here. If I made coffee, who would have one? Yeah, would anyone have a cup if I made some coffee? I got some instant stuff, but I'll make a whole pot of regular if there's enough interest. Yeah, see your hands.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I'll make the coffee.
Yeah, I'll just make. No, it's not a bother. It's not it's right here. I got it. Yeah. Ghosts. Okay.
Yeah. It is said that a lot of the ghosts are from different time periods, so it's not exclusive to like, oh, everyone that haunts here is from when the hotel went up in flames, or
Right.
we have this specific group for the certain thing.
Mm-hmm. Bunch of them are whores.
I mean, who knows, really?
Right. Oddly enough, some of them died of tuberculosis from that other Colorado.
Honestly, that would not surprise me.
Why are you haunting here? I just heard Sauk Center was lovely, so I
just heard this was great.
Why do you talk like that? Oh, because I forgot to switch accents. Great stuff.
Yeah, Frace has had a few encounters herself. She's owned the hotel for about 20 years, so she's owned it and run it for a long enough time that like if something hadn't happened, I feel like that would be more suspicious.
Right. You're kind of cutting into your own brand if you're like, no, never seen nothing, but you're kind of billed as one of the most haunted places in America. You've never seen or heard a thing. No, I got it for a steal though. Yeah,
she did initially buy the Palmer house with the intention of selling it, but as she owned it, she ended up falling in love with the building and was like, no, I can't sell it now. Like this is my passion and this is what I was meant to do, which is amazing. Like, I feel like that's always a good way to like find what you're meant to do, is that like it just kind of happens versus like running into it all the time and be like, this must be it.
Did you find anything out about where she's from? Like, is she from Sauk Center or is she from somewhere else?
I have no idea. I did not find anything on it. And I was like, yeah, she owns it, whatever.
All right, fine, screw it.
Kelly's in charge.
I was going to sell it to Mr. Baggins, but he never showed it, so.
Honestly, Zach would buy.
Oh, I'm
sure
Bilbo.
He would buy it. Oh, well, different Baggins.
Yeah.
That's
they're all hobbits, screw
it. So from what Kelly has understood and read about the building, there have been no suspicious deaths, so no murders.
Oh, okay.
And no like suspicious circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
But I also didn't find anything that explained what the fire was from. So.
And what she's not saying is that although there haven't been any suspicious deaths, there have been a lot of regular deaths.
There have been some interesting deaths, which we will get into.
All right.
I don't have a ton of them, but there's some that you're like, oh.
Cool.
But from what I do understand, there are a lot of ghosts that come from having positive experiences and encounters from being at the hotel versus negative ones.
Oh, the helpful ghosts.
Yeah, the little Casper ghosts.
I brought you fresh towels. It's like 2 a.m. and there's some ghost just creeping in.
They're just, Matt,
what?
I brought you towels.
Did I ask for
you? Want turn down service?
Is that code? Are you one of the horror ghosts? Yes! The answer is yes! You don't have tuberculosis. Screw it. She's a ghost. I'll do it.
You're a ghost. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to need those towels.
One of the many ghosts of the hotel are said to be children who just like run in the hallways.
Oh, God. Even in death, they're assholes.
Oh, I think that's the thing that's always the creepiest is like when there's children ghosts.
Oh, yeah. And you hear the laughter.
Yes, it's the giggling that gets me and the laughter. You're like, oh.
And you try to chase them, and you always just see like the edge of a heel of a shoe just as it turns a corner, and then you just hear that laughter that like fades. Yeah, it fades into the darkness, and then you're like, hello, and then it's suddenly behind you.
Yeah, there's also a ghost cat who jumps on the bed. Which I'm always a fan of animal aspirations just because I feel like it's like very cute.
I'd love a goat cat. Yeah, goat.
A goat cat.
Meow.
It looks like a cat, but it just goes bah, bah.
Meow.
Oh.
It does that kneading thing on you, but it goes like through your chest because it's a ghost. And you're like, oh God, it's massaging my heart.
Oh. It's massaging my insides. Ugh.
Purr, purr, purr. Oh, you could feel the purring from inside your own chest cavity.
Oh, that no, I
Yeah,
could not do that.
kind of turning on the cat ghost idea.
Yeah,
Does it predict when other people are going to die?
I don't think so. He's just hanging out, doing his
All right,
thing.
that's cool. Ghost
There
cat.
are, yeah, there are some rumors that the people who died in the original building are from the fire.
Mm,
But again, that can be neither confirmed nor denied.
right. We can't get an interview with the ghost.
We do know that room 11 is one of the most haunted rooms in the hotel. I could not find anything as far as the specific activity in that hotel room, but there's a lot of different activities. So it could be that it's just a room that is more active over others.
Right. It's like the ghosts' teachers' lounge. They all just sort of, when they're
Yeah,
done doing their normal hauntings, they all just chill in room 11. And they're like, hey, the ghost cat's here. And
that could be it, really.
the kids play. What are
And
they?
the kids played, they're tired, they're sleeping. How did everyone do today? We're just like checking in.
I made an old man shit his pants, although he's incontinent, so I'm not sure it was me or.
So, we tried.
Yeah, you got, when you're a ghost living in Sauk Center, you're like, you gotta keep busy.
Yeah. During the Ghost Adventures investigation, they did capture a good amount of EVPs, electronic voice phenomenon,
Mm.
which they do have some on their website. I'm going to pull up what some of those say. I haven't listened to them.
Ooh, now I want to hear.
But they do have a few that are like very specific. So this one I feel like is not surprising. One of like the more common, or I guess more prevalent EVPs that they have heard is someone saying, "Want you whore." It was a brothel, so I don't think we should be surprised.
I thought it was going to be something along the lines of hello or
No, a lot
man.
of
Even those ghosts, that's
investigators
all they want.
will rule out stuff that are like one word, depending on what sort of thing they're using.
Yep.
Because there's the one where it goes through the radio channels, and I can't remember which one it is, but it has to be more than one word because
The spirit box.
Yeah, the spirit
Oh, yeah.
box. Because when it does go through like so many channels, sometimes you do pick up a word or two.
Mhm.
So it has to be more than one word. Otherwise, they're
Yeah.
like, like we can't really say if it is or isn't.
Mhm.
Another one is "you little boy."
That sounds kind of like the same sentence, just misinterpreted. You whore, want you whore, you little boy.
There's also one that says, "Do you like me?"
Oh, it's kind of a full conversation, just like through time and across decades.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting one, but
Hey, you little boy, do you want me, you whore?
yeah, so they do have those on their website, so you can check, and they do have a few links to YouTube videos where you can listen to some of those EVPs from different investigations and all of that.
Wow.
I'm like, dang, they have this like super available, and I'm for it. While the Ghost Adventures team was there, one of the things they did do during their investigation was dig under the stairs in the basement.
Whoa.
They were digging for bones, more specifically.
Oh my God.
Which is because at one time they had a psychic visiting the hotel, like just happened to be staying there, and she mentioned that there were bones under the stairs.
She's just checking out. Yeah, and I had a couple bottles from the mini fridge. By the way, there are bones in the basement. So yeah, on my American Express. Thank you.
Yeah. Kelly, I believe it was Kelly, she did check it out at one point and found bones under the stairs, put them in a box for safekeeping so that she could then go and like tell her husband, like, "Hey, I found this under the stairs, like come look at it." And by the time she went upstairs and talked to him and then came back down, the box was gone. So I don't know if they were like looking to relocate the bones or like they had then been like put back into the ground. I don't know if they found anything. I didn't see anything on it, so I'm assuming no.
Quite a story. Quite a story that
Yeah.
has absolutely no way to be substantiated.
There's no way to really know.
That's
But
great.
it is interesting.
That's a perfect story. And the box was gone.
During the Ghost Adventures team's time at the Palmer House, they did find, looking through different histories of the town, that there was a man who hung himself in the bar by jumping off of one of the pool tables.
Holy crap.
Which suicide isn't suspicious, so it's not like that could be considered a suspicious death.
Oh, right. No, but people never get hunged by other people.
Yeah, I know. I don't believe he was someone that worked there.
Okay.
I don't know. There was nothing that said he did or didn't. It was just a man there.
Yeah. Everybody's flocking to the Sauk.
They are. So now I've got a little more specifics on some of the activity and some of the ghosts that people do see.
I'm excited.
Our number one spot is the little boy.
Yes.
As from our EVP, if people are talking about the little boy, like that kind of makes some sense. He's usually seen by kids.
Oh, because he wants to play.
Which
he just wants to
he's usually seen like sitting on the stairs, and kids will be like, "Oh, who's that like little boy over there? Like he's by himself." They're like, "There's nobody there."
There's nobody there.
But it is recorded that a little boy died from the flu in the early 1900s at the Palmer House.
Oh, and now he's stuck in Sauk Center.
I know.
Forever. With a bunch of whores.
Which is kind of sad. The poor little boy.
Yeah, and he just wants a friend. Yeah,
he does. A lot of people have reported seeing Sinclair Lewis in the hotel, which I feel like when it comes to famous people, like you can see them like a little more often, and because they're more recognizable, it happens.
Well, and for the era, I mean, shit. Well done, Sauk Center. That's a hell of a get for a ghost.
And I mean, he did visit regularly, and he wrote one of his novels with like the location based at the Palmer House. So I don't think that's like too far-fetched.
No, good on you, Sinclair.
Yeah.
I just like it here.
The previous owners have had electric knives turn on their own. Which is like really concerning.
It's oddly specific. Not electronics, not kitchenware. Electric knives specifically. They're in the drawer,
like on the table, and they start like going and vibrating. So I imagine they're just like like across the table slowly, and they're like, "I turned this off."
Honey, what is that vibrating under the table over there?
It's the knife.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Whores.
I think that's pretty concerning, because if you got a knife,
I definitely,
going around.
I definitely wouldn't like the idea of an electric knife just turning on and off by itself. Although, then again, maybe don't leave your electric knives out. Put them away.
Yeah, keep those in a safe place.
Yeah.
A lot of people hear children in the hallways, which we've talked about. So owners have experienced it. Guests have experienced it. I don't know if any of the investigators experienced it.
The answer is no.
Probably not.
Or if they did, they just stopped recording. We packed everything. We packed everything up for the night. Oh,
yeah.
Shucks. Next time, guys.
I do have some guest experiences that I'm going to share. One of them being a photo that I am going to pull up for you right now.
Ooh.
So they had someone who was a photographer visiting, where they were standing on the steps. So you can see like the photographers on the left side in the mirror.
who looks creepy in their own right. Like they look like a mannequin.
It looks like really creepy. Like this is a pretty creepy looking photo. It's very dark.
Yeah.
But there is this figure back here in the window. And
yes.
Yeah, it's
kind of looks like it could be like a clock behind the thing, behind the curtain or something.
Oh, it's a window.
Right, but there's a curtain there. I mean, like maybe like
the
windowsill. There could be a little clock on the windowsill behind. I don't know.
As far as I know, there is not. And they're like, there's nothing behind the curtain, and there's nothing like in the window.
Right.
So that's a little weird, but I feel like it's also hard to definitively say if you don't know what floor the photo was taken on, because I don't know, so I can't say it's not like a bush outside on the first floor. But if you are on the second floor and there's nothing there, that is kind of creepy. Which that is what they are saying that they experienced, is that there was nothing there. So they're like, oh, we don't like that.
It does look oddly backlit, like there's a light behind
it. Does.
So I mean, maybe they are at street level and it's like a street lamp or something.
It could be. A lot of people have had their furniture rearrange itself. So they'll like check in the rooms one way, and then like they'll leave and come back, and a chair will be like on the other side of the room. Or like tables will move just enough that you're like, oh, I thought this table was like closer to the bed. And then like the staff will go in and they're like, why did this move? Like, this is not supposed to be like a foot to the left.
Those are
okay. And they'll like put it back.
Those are the dumbest ghosts. Like, no, I'm gonna push your ottoman a foot this way. Ooh, I moved your underwear drawer to the top. Ha! I replaced it with the sock. Don't worry, I didn't touch them. I just, I know people can be weird about that. I just switched the actual drawers.
The drawers.
But I did it. It was me. I'm a ghost. Although
that would be pretty funny.
This does bring up my favorite ghost story of all time. I heard it on the amazing My Favorite Murder podcast, where a woman was being not really terrorized, but just kind of inconvenienced by a ghost for like 10 years. And it would do that exact sort of thing of just moving, like she'd go out shopping or something, she would come back and all the furniture would be moved like an inch away from the wall, or it would be just kind of shifted slightly.
That's pretty funny.
And then things started getting a bit more creepy, where she would put all the groceries away, she would go back out to the car to whatever, lock the doors, I don't know, they didn't have keyless entry then, and she comes back up and a bunch of the groceries are back on the kitchen table or something. Apparently years later, her and her then husband had kids, and the daughter was like, hey, what about that ghost you guys had when you were in college? And the dad looks at her like, what are you talking about? And he's like, or she said, you know, the one that mom's always talking about, that ghost that you guys lived and you got out of that apartment. And he's like, oh, honey, that was me. I was fucking with your mom. You're like, wait, what? He's like, oh yeah, it was a lot of work.
I
had to wait until she went.
This is funny shit.
Yeah, no, because he apparently, as the story goes, he would like get up like early in the morning and get up late at night to do all these things, and like he would come home sometimes while she was at work and he would rearrange shit. They would even go on vacation and he would give his keys to his friends and have them
oh my god,
they got back. And
that
he's like,
so funny.
I was waiting for her to bring it up and like say something about it, and she never did. So I just had to keep going. And he's like, I was waiting for her to like bring in a sage burning thing to quote get rid of the ghosts. And she never did. So he did that as long as
oh my god.
Oh, and
wow.
It confuses me to know it. Because I mean, the commitment. I mean, my God.
Yeah. Wow. Applauding you, sir.
Yeah. I mean, it's impressive. And I'm just saying, I say all that because this ghost sounds very similar.
Yeah. They will have TVs turn on in unoccupied rooms. So like you'll be in like the bathroom and the TV will turn on as you're not like in the room. Or like the TV in the room next to you will turn on and then like staff will come in later and they're like, why is the TV on? Like, that's so weird.
I've had that happen myself.
Yeah. There is always the hallmark ghost haunting of sudden drops in temperature.
Ooh, yeah.
They will have people like come in just like bundled up in like coats. Like they'll come down from like the room and they're just like in so many layers. And they're like, I feel like I look so stupid because it's the middle of the summer, but my room is so cold.
Ma'am, I don't need to be rude, but you do look stupid. You look really stupid. It's 100 degrees out. What are you doing? No, it's like a pee spot in a pool, except in reverse. You're just enjoying yourself in the pool. And you're like, why is it suspiciously warm in this part of the pool? Ew! Except it's like ghosts going through your room, and then it's cold, and you're like why is it so cold? Yeah. Oh God, is that a ghost? Did a ghost pee in my room? Now I have to put on jammies.
If that's actually why the temperature dropped, that would actually be really funny.
Right. And it doesn't, or they farted maybe, I don't know. Because it doesn't just like, they don't just like pee on the carpet and the carpet gets cold. Their pee kind of floats through the air and it spreads through the whole room and it gets cold.
Yeah.
Science.
It's one of those things that sometimes it just happens and you're like, there's no explanation for it, which I will say is one thing I do like admire about Ghost Adventures is that they'll sit there and be like, okay, like, is there an actual reasonable explanation as to like why this is happening right here? Like, is there an air vent like right above us that we maybe aren't paying attention to? And little things like that. I'm like, I appreciate that you're not just like, oh, it's a ghost every time. You're like, okay, can this be explained?
Yeah, I mean, you got to try to bring the logic into it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I enjoy shows more almost when they are just that sort of crazy fanatical kind of like, oh my God, it's a ghost, and they just get freaked out.
That's like watching, I don't know if you've ever watched
BuzzFeed Unsolved. Yeah, oh my God. I
love Ryan and Shane together because Ryan is such a believer and Shane is such a skeptic. So like every little noise, like, oh, it's a ghost, oh, it's this, and right.
They
just
bring
like come and get demons.
Yeah, they bring every possible demographic into that show because Ryan is such a believer and Shane is to the point of being annoyingly nonchalant. Because I consider myself to be an absolute non-believer. I'd put myself in the Shaniac category. I don't believe in ghosts, but I do.
I'm definitely more of like a Vigara.
Oh yeah,
but not to that degree.
A Boogara. No, well, and
Boogara.
I am unsettled in the dark. I don't want to be in a place with all the lights off, and so it's really annoying when Shane is just walking around like, "Come and get me, ghosts." And I'm like, it would still be creepy if you're in the Manchester house by yourself with all the lights off and shit. Like, it's still creaking and the walls are all weird and there's stairs leading to nowhere. I'm like, it's even for a person like me watching that, it's like, how are you completely unaffected by this scenario? Although then you have Ryan, who sometimes loses his mind to the point of literally just screaming nonsense into the buildings. And my favorite,
which like in some ways I can appreciate because I'm like, I love that he's not afraid to like be openly scared about stuff.
Right.
But sometimes I'm like, you need to like calm down.
Yeah, he knows he's gonna lose his shit, and he's like, this is what the fans want, I'll go in and do it anyway. But I love when they film like the person who isn't in the building, whatever, and they're doing their FaceTime thing and they're talking about it, and Shane's outside like, he's probably losing his mind in there right now. And then they have to pause because you can hear on their audio outside the building that Ryan is yelling stuff at the top of his lungs, and Shane will stop and actually look back, see his flashlight like just running through the building, and Shane's just like, oh yeah, he's not in a good place right now.
He's not okay.
He's not okay.
I will say their episode with their coworker, Sarah, when they investigated her house.
Oh yeah.
Is the creepiest one I've seen.
It was pretty good.
Just because of a lot of the interactions they had, I'm like, oh, that is vomitous.
Did you follow them to their new channel?
I haven't followed them to their new channel yet.
Well,
but I plan to.
Yeah, for anyone who is a fan, and that they obviously had a deal with BuzzFeed, like they ended up doing their last season of Unsolved, both the crime and supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
They have officially announced their new ghost hunting adventure series on their new channel. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I really thought somehow their like BuzzFeed contract would completely prevent them from doing any of that. And it's what they do best. I mean, they're just so entertaining when they do it, and I can't wait.
I hope they go to the Palmer house just because I feel like that would be really funny.
Oh, absolutely.
So, Shane, Ryan, here's an idea for you. Should you ever hear this or anyone suggest this to them, go to the Palmer house.
We'll go with you.
There's some crazy stories about this place. Like,
yeah.
There's one where an older couple came in for lunch, and one of them was talking about how her grandfather was visiting the hotel, fell down the first flight of stairs and died.
Jesus, what the hell?
And some people believe his ghost to be one that they call Clarence.
Ugh.
So, like, oh, that's just a casual lunch conversation. Just like, oh yeah, like my grandfather went to this hotel and he died here.
He thought he saw a boy on the stairs and tried to avoid him, and then fell down and
took him down.
Now he's a ghost.
Yeah. Some people will hear their name being called by a woman's voice, which some people are like, oh yeah, I was sitting with my friend and we were like talking to each other and then heard one of our names being called and we're like,
hello?
Who is that? Just a weird disembodied voice. She's also wished people happy birthday, so like, that's not all bad.
You're sweetie. Here's a caramel for you.
Oh, happy birthday!
I heard it's your birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's such a sweet girl.
Yeah. Some people have also said that they felt someone lay on top of them when they've gone to like lie down in the bed, which
oh my God.
I'm not a fan of. I am very selective about being laid on top of anyway.
I think a lot of people are.
I think a lot of people
that's okay.
Don't lay on top of me. I request it very rarely when like my back feels funny and I'm like, I just need someone to like
I need a
lay
little
on
bit
top of me.
I need a little bit of pressure to kind of compress this nerve and just relieve all that.
Just get that good like pop in there.
Well, okay, so it's a ghost chiropractor. I got it.
I mean, in this instance, I don't know, but if that's the case, like, hey, whatever.
Just like the grandma wishing you happy birthday, except, they sneak in your room again at 2 a.m. They're like, carry a lot of pressure. Grandma's on one side and the chiropractor's on the other. Carrying a lot of tension in your lower back. I'm just gonna lay my entire body weight on top of you. By the way, I'm also here.
It's okay. Oh, that one. I'm like, if I had a ghost just like randomly wishing me happy birthday, I'd be like, why though?
You're just in your room by yourself. Happy birthday. What? Who said that? Do you need more towels? Are you the same ghost?
Would you like to talk about your car's extended warranty?
We saw you're no longer covered.
Yeah. Outside of the voices, people will have their electronics lose battery very quickly. And some people report this with specifically going for ghost hunting. They'll like bring a new pack of batteries, plug it into something, and then they're like, and it died in 5 minutes.
Wow, that sucks.
Cool. But that's actually very common. So like with different ghost hunting, they bring a lot of like batteries and stuff with them because they expect this to happen.
They literally suck the energy out of it.
They do.
Ugh,
I know. There has been a report of someone having their legs slapped while they slept.
Hey, stop that.
They had like their legs
Yeah.
sticking out of the cover, and someone just like came in and was like, "No, put that away."
Well, if you're gonna sleep with your legs out of the covers, that's what you're asking for. I mean, we have them for a reason. And then they're like, "Was that the chiropractor?" No, I'm at your shoulders. Was that the old lady?
Fuck.
No, but here's a caramel. Was that the helpful ghost who bring towels? Yes. Why? You're supposed to bring me towels. That's not. Put your fucking speckers. God damn it. Ow. Okay.
You're gonna get your cold.
Yeah.
This is for your own good.
This is Sauk Center in December. It's fucking cold. Put your legs back in there.
And some people have had people come and knock on their doors, and then when they go to answer, like there's no one there and like no one in the hallway. And
I'm sorry, that's just the shittiest ghost story of all time.
I'm like, are you sure?
I'm not even going to answer
this. This is a ghost and not someone just like, this is so funny.
It's Ding Dong Ditch, some asshole kid who's like bored as fuck. Dad brought us to Sauk Center for Christmas break and it sucks, so.
I hate it here.
I fucking hate it. There's 3 feet of snow out. There's no hills. It's the flattest part of the fucking. I really should stop ripping on Sauk Center. I don't know anything about it.
I don't either, so I feel like I can't say a whole lot about it.
I've driven past it a number of times. I've seen it on a sign. I'm sure it's fine. I don't think
it's probably just a fine place, and we're just giving it a hard time.
Yeah. Stop
because
talking.
of the ghost.
Stop talking about our town. Piece of shit. Why don't you come to our fucking hotel and you'll see we'll slap your legs.
It is said that room 18 smells like cigars.
Ooh.
Which that's a very distinct smell. So
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I feel like if you go in and it doesn't smell like cigars and then it starts smelling like cigars, you're like, ooh.
That, yes, that's the, if you show up and it just smells like that, you're like, all right, whatever. That's just been here for decades. But that, I have to admit, is the real key. If you get there and it smells fine, and then like in the middle of the night, it just suddenly smells like cigars.
I will say I don't think someone would buy this just for a cigar scented candle, but I have this coffee candle. Mm-hmm. If I don't have the lid on it, I start smelling it in the middle of the night and it wakes me up because I'm like, coffee. So I like have to cover it at night because otherwise I like wake myself up being like, I don't remember making coffee.
Yeah, that would
freak me out. I'm like kind of excited because it's coffee.
Not like who's making coffee or is my apartment burning down or something like.
I'm like, coffee. Oh hell yeah, coffee!
Ooh, time to start my day. I don't care that it's 3 a.m. and some ghost is giving me chiropractic work.
I don't think anyone would buy a candle that smells like cigars, but I can say if there is something that like is scented, there will be times where like you normally don't notice it, but then you do notice it and you're like, ooh.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
That's really waking me up right. I like that. Yeah. I do have to admit, so far I'm a little disappointed with these ghosts. I want to visit there just to get like spa treatment now. They're waiting on you hand and foot. I mean, you're getting free chiropractic work in the middle of the night. There's an old lady who will. I definitely have to go on my birthday and hope that old lady's like, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Your gift is you're never going to leave. What?
Oh, that is aggressive.
Here's a slap on your leg. What? Yeah. Was that it? Yeah. Don't you feel shaken to your core? Well, I mean, I guess it's a little disturbing, but I mean, I'm all right. Oh, there's another one. Oh, all right.
I can say it's from my own experience. It is startling, but not like
you've been slapped on legs by ghosts.
No, so we have a ghost in our house who
you've buried the lead.
He's like brushed my leg and I was like, oh no, don't do that. I was like at home working like at the beginning of the pandemic and he like brushed like the calf part of my leg and I was like, no, thank you. No.
We don't do that here, sir. Thank you very much.
He's pretty avoidant for the most part. Like I'll hear him at night, like walking around downstairs.
Oh, what an asshole.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Sometimes the doors in the hallway where we have like a closet, sometimes those will like be pushed on, which like anytime I'm in the bathroom and I hear like that being like moved, I'm like,
Yeah,
it's the only time I'm ever like really stirred by it is when I know my roommate like is at work and I know I'm alone.
that would be fucked up. Yeah.
That's usually like when I hear it and I'm like, oh, oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, you just kind of freeze and you're like, oh, I kind of want it to happen again so I can hear it clearly, but I also really don't want it to happen again.
Well, like my bathroom door is like right by it, so I do hear it pretty
Oh,
clearly.
okay. Does he ever wish you a happy birthday?
No, he does not talk to me, so
Oh,
I am okay with that.
yeah.
To be clear, he's not done anything like super weird. He will turn on the TV sometimes though, or like we'll be watching it and it'll just randomly like go to the home
Oh,
setting.
yes.
And I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're done with that show.
And then he's sitting in the side trying to work the remote. He's like, how the fuck does this thing work? No, stop hitting home, old man. I don't. I grew up when TVs were just
old,
buttons.
So
Right.
there have been a few times where like I've gone downstairs and the room is just like in the room, just like spinning in a circle. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Wait, what was spinning?
The Roomba.
Oh,
like little robot vacuum.
Okay. I'm not giving that to a ghost. That's just a Roomba doing its thing.
I've only seen it happen like 2 or 3 times where it's just like in the middle of the room, just like spinning in a circle, like not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's really weird. You're like, okay.
Battery low.
I mean, it's a very needy vacuum. Like gets stuck on stuff and then it like shrieks for an hour. It's like beep beep.
Yeah, I've heard they can be very temperamental.
Yeah. I will say my favorite thing I have seen is someone posting how they lost a Roomba like on vacation. It's like one for the house and like one out the front door.
What the fuck?
So they put like wanted posters up for it.
Oh, that is precious.
Yeah.
Oh, so like while they were on vacation, their one from the home disappeared.
Yeah, the one like from the vacation home they were staying in, like an Airbnb.
Oh, you assholes! Close the door. Oh man, it finally got its freedom. It's like, this is all I want. I'm free.
Yes,
I'm going to clean the world.
I can at least say is not something they have experienced at the Palmer House, but they have experienced some weird stuff like as staff members.
Oh, okay.
Like since they do have like the restaurant and pub, a lot of the rolled silverware will then like be rearranged on tables.
Oh yeah.
So like set it up for a table to like have people sit down and then like it'll be rearranged completely by the time they like come back with people.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay.
The older like wait staff is like, these don't go here. They go over this way. Oh God. Somebody opened the door again. The Roomba got out.
Damn it.
No. Ghost. They don't understand that it's not a pet.
Yeah. They will have water in the sinks turn on and off, like when someone's not close to it, which is kind of weird.
That seems like a plumbing issue.
It could be. I don't know if that's something that like just happens with plumbing.
Yeah.
Outside of like when you turn the water on and then like you turn it off, but then like you turn it back on and it like spurts out. Yeah. Which scares me so badly every time it happens.
I will
even though like I know what's happening.
Yeah, that gets me too. Whenever that happens, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, son of a bitch.
I've definitely screamed a few times, and my family finds it funny if they're there to witness it.
Well, of course they do. That's what families are for.
I think my dad probably gets the biggest kick out of it, though.
I'll
ask him about these things.
Yeah, my brother and I only once ever really participated in April Fools, and we heard of this one bit that we thought would be hilarious, and it was It was we taped down the handle on the spray nozzle on the sink so that when you it's funny when you turn on the thing, it sprays you. And I don't remember exactly why. I think our mom had she already worked at the school for 8 to 10 hours, and then she had to go and be a nurse at night. So we think she got home at midnight or something, turned on the sink, and she was not happy. And we thought it was hilarious. We come running out like, April Fool. And I think that's the maddest I have ever seen her be. And I have never since done any kind of prank, because I'm like, it's fun to think about, but they're never anyone who is being pranked, it's never really a good time.
Yeah. So I did text my dad asking about the sink, and he's read it but has yet to respond. Oh, he said it depends on the faucet sensors. Some do and some don't.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Thank you, Dad.
Inconclusive, essentially.
Basically, there's no way to know.
Awesome. Good. So we're just going to go with ghosts.
Good to know. We're going to go with ghosts because that fits our plot line.
Exactly.
Stemware in the bar and restaurant area will shoot out of the hanging slots they have, where it's underneath and you slide it in. Those will fly out.
Holy shit.
Which I'm oh, that's horrifying. Okay. And there's the typical glasses and stuff will fall on the floor, and
again, just annoying ghost shit. Really? Now I gotta fucking sweep that up.
You kind of wonder if the ghost is the cat, because it's just
oh yeah,
falls off the counter, and you're
you see it move an inch, it gets closer to the edge, and you're no, don't you?
No.
And you can feel the ghost
One
looking at you with its
yeah.
No, don't you? Fucking goddamn ghost cat.
Come on.
Oh, dude.
So that would make sense to me, where it's a ghost cat. It's gonna fall off at some point.
Yeah.
Don't buy stuff you're gonna be super attached to. Just buy something that's a little cheaper and looks nice.
Yeah.
You're gonna replace it anyway.
Get a little catnip, sprinkle it on the bar when you're about to close down, so it messes with that instead of all your glassware, and
exactly
solve the problem.
It'll be just fine. Some of the floor lamps in the lobby will turn on and off on their own. That's fun. There are a lot of disembodied voices that people hear. So as we've talked about, the happy birthday, the other EVPs, just that kind of stuff, it happens.
They're just having conversations with each other in the corner.
Yeah. There have been experiences where a staff member will have someone be hey, can you help me with this? And they'll follow someone upstairs. And then they turn the corner and the person's not there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
They just ran real fast down the hallway.
I mean, I don't know if you can run that fast, out of the way.
I certainly can't.
Yeah.
But a young whippersnapper asshole could.
It's one of those things I'm I don't like that. Mm-mm. One of the bartenders, this is one of the best stories that I heard this one a few different times in a few different places. One of the bartenders had someone come up to the bar, and he's, serving him a beer, and he's hey, just so you know, since it's late, I'll give you a deal. The beer was $2.
Nice.
And the man handed him a $10 bill. He's oh, I'm sorry, since it's late, I can't give you change. So you can either have 5 beers or I can give you change in the morning.
Yeah.
So the man pulls out $1.25 in quarters and was I'm in luck. The beer's on sale. Gives him $1.25, and I think he gives him the 10 still. And then he'll leave and go upstairs. And at the time, the bartender's okay, he's a guest of the hotel. I was kind of worried because he had a ghost scare earlier in the night.
Yeah.
And then when he talked to Kelly, he found out there wasn't anyone staying at the hotel with that description. So he's oh,
it was a ghost.
Fuck me. Damn. Okay. It's a ghost.
Ghost change.
Which I feel like that's actually like kind of sweet that the ghost was like, keep the change, basically.
And it's a ghost they could make money off of. Like if he's bringing them like ghostly currency, that's like just extra money in their pocket.
I don't think he comes regularly though.
Son of a bitch.
I know. So they only got money the one time. They have had a different psychic visit the Palmer house. I think they actually hired her to come out and like visit the property. And she said that she saw about 40 different ghosts wandering the hotel.
Holy crap.
She said that every single one she encountered was friendly. So she's like, don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
No one's malicious. Like everyone's just here to have a good time. And
Well, that's good.
yes, the staff at the Palmer Hotel house says that all of the ghosts are taken care of. And the way the owner, Kelly, sees it is that they were there first, they're friendly, and as long as they can coexist with each other, she's never going to ask them to leave. So,
Well, good. That's nice.
yeah, that is the conclusion of our story.
Yay. It ends on a happy note, other than the gruesome deaths and
other than the questionable deaths.
questionable and presumably rampant syphilis from the ghost whores. I mean,
Well, I feel like we can't ignore
allegedly.
that. Oh my God. So since I asked my dad about the things, his response was, your spirit dude can do that also, I am told.
Wow.
I have not experienced that, so where's he hearing that from?
You mean the faucet thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's he been talking to?
I have not experienced him turn the sink on, so.
Wow. Maybe your dad's met him.
I mean, my dad did put new shower heads in the shower.
Oh, yeah. And the ghost really liked him, and he just starts turning them on and off.
I don't know. Like, I don't think he was like I don't think he was like doing anything at that time. Like, I think he just like kind of, that's the thing I don't quite understand about ghosts is that like sometimes they're there and sometimes they're just not. So I'm like, do they like visit other places or?
I would love. It's just like,
Just
hey,
like, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna just like go over here. Here I am.
Look, we're all contractually obligated to haunt certain places. I have a tie here that I'm not proud of. I once tripped over a dog and hit my head on the coffee table, and so I died here. I'm technically tied to it. But when I'm not here, I'm in Cancun. I've visited the moon. I've been a moon ghost, and
Oh my God, do the astronauts visit the moon?
yeah, exactly. They go up there. They're what's wiggling the flag.
They're why the flag moves. We've solved it. We have solved it.
With their light breaths of patriotism on the moon, they go, and and they're like, America.
Fuck yeah, America.
Exactly. Just very lightly, they're like, my country,
oh,
of thee.
Oh, say can
Yeah.
you see?
And then slowly a chorus of ghosts appear as they just like once a month they do that. They just get welled up with American pride. Yeah.
It's always July. It's always in July.
Yeah. And there's these kids. What so proud we hail
At the
twilight's
twilight
last queen. Then some like opera singer comes in. Oh, fuck, did I just forget the words? Oh shit. He was an opera, he was Italian. That's what, so he was singing something that wasn't.
It wasn't in English, it was Italian.
Exactly.
Or
yeah.
Latin, we don't know.
Yeah, Latin.
Whether you're skeptical or not, I think at least a visit to the Palmer house is always a good idea.
Hell yeah, that sounds fucking awesome. I'd go check it out. And it's right over there. It's in Sauk Center.
It's not that far.
Yeah.
At least not for you.
That's true. Well, yeah.
For me, it is.
Sauk
But I mean, it's not like I don't go to Minnesota. I mean, come on, I'm there like once a year at least.
Yeah, we'll have to go to Sauk Center someday and just check it out.
Yeah, go to the Palmer House and any other haunted places I find in Minnesota, aka Grandma's Cemetery.
Yeah,
That's number one.
That actually made me sad though, because I lived in St. Paul for almost 5 years, and there is a really cool little there is like these kind of cliffs on the southern part of St. Paul, just across the Mississippi River, and
Yeah.
There are these caves that were bored into them, and I don't remember if they were originally made for it, but at one point they were used for bootlegging. And
Ooh.
yeah, and supposedly they're haunted by these like 20s style gangsters. And
damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they used to do these like 20s era like midnight parties and like ghost hunt things in the fall, but they closed down recently, and I was just so sad because I never did it. I always wanted to. And I'm like, man, I should have gotten out and done more stuff while I was there.
Well, I mean, you definitely have time to. Oh,
they're closed.
My dad said, saw it on the TV, so it must be true. Dad.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
I mean, that is pretty much America's motto at this point.
It was on my TV. It was on the Facebook.
Yeah, it was on Facebook. So I got a link from someone who I never met that lives across the sea, and they said that this is true.
I mean, at least my dad is not that kind of person, but I never talked about that, but I don't know, maybe he knows something I don't.
I bet you he's had a lot of conversations with that ghost.
I don't know. I still don't know the real name of our ghost. I call him Dennis, but I don't know if that's actually his name.
Because he's a menace?
No, it just kind of came to me. I was like, I don't like for like a year. I'm like, God, like I wonder like what his name was. And then just like one day randomly, I'm like, I bet his name was Dennis. And like that was just it, not in association to Dennis the Menace in any way.
Maybe it
seems
is
like a Dennis to me.
Well, that's fair. I had
if his name is not Dennis, like I'll of course feel awful. But if it is,
well, if he would talk, he could correct you, but he won't. So, I wouldn't feel bad. He could wipe a message on a mirror after a shower.
I could just look into who owned the property before my roommate, but I just have not done that.
Oh my God. If you look into it and some dude named Dennis owned it, you have to tell us. Holy shit.
Okay.
Dennis Finkelmeyer.
While I look this up, because I'm going to see if I can find it, do you want to put in any ratings for our food and drink today?
Yeah, I will give the little smokies a solid 8. They are really great right off the bat, really fresh. A human probably shouldn't eat as many as I ate because I made like all of them and I ate all of them. I don't think I'm going to need any more food tonight. And it is not sitting super great in my tum-tum. So for the after effect, I'll take off a couple points, but I did think it was absolutely delicious. The drink I feel is not a solid hit for me, which is weird because I really do love grapefruit. I don't think I salted the rim of the glass very well, but honestly, I'm going to give it a 5. I'm not a fan of vodka, and as much as I do love grapefruit, I just don't think it was a very satisfying flavor. And I think with how salty the Little Smokies and bacon are, I really didn't need another kind of hyper acidic, salty rimmed drink to pair with it. But that was my fault. I should have thought about the pairing in terms of saltiness versus sugary flavoring and stuff. But so yeah, I'd give the drink a 5. The pairing together, I'd say it's 6.
Okay. I would say I really liked my Little Smokies, and for me, I personally like bacon a little more on the crispy side.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say I'd probably give it about like a 9. I did like that the recipe was like, make sure you cut the bacon so it's not just like layers upon layers of bacon and it like doesn't cook all the way through.
Yeah.
Because that's something that I personally am like not a huge fan of, is like when you have bacon and it's layered so much that like it doesn't taste very good.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
One other thing I have to admit, I normally like my bacon a little rubbery. I like it a little more undercooked. For whatever reason, I think it would have been better crispy. I should have left it in for another like 10, maybe even 15 minutes, because it was like, I think the sausage is already like rubbery enough or whatever to kind of satisfy that sort of mouth feel, I guess. I think I should have crisped the bacon a little bit more, left it in just a little bit longer.
I can understand that.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, now I have grapefruit in the fridge, and I'm going to drink more of that just straight because I do love grapefruit juice. And now I have to admit, I mean, the prep of the sausages was insanely easy. I mean,
It was so easy.
yeah, for how good it was and how little effort it takes, it was definitely something I'll look into again.
Yeah. I used one of these sparkling ice drinks for the grapefruit. So it had like a little bit of like that almost kind of like sparkling water type thing to it. And it was good. Although at first I didn't have like the vodka drink ratio quite right. And I was like, oh, that is a little strong in like a not good way.
Yeah.
I used Sky vodka for mine. So, not like the greatest.
Yeah.
Not the greatest thing.
I don't remember what mine was.
But it works. So it's one of those things. I'm like, like it's not like the worst drink. I'd say for me it was probably more like a 6 because I'm not a huge grapefruit person.
Right.
But it was pretty good.
Well, good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Another successful week.
I would say so.
Were you looking something up?
I was looking up to see if I could find who owned the property first, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, right.
I got to do a little more digging into the
Dennis. That's right. Yeah.
records.
Sorry, I remember it. Yeah, I remember.
Tune in next week and I will let you know.
And speaking of which, if you have any recommendations for us, you can email us at peculiarpairingspod@gmail.com, or you can tweet at us on the Twitters at peculiarpairpod, or at Instagrams at peculiarpairingspod. We're also on Patreon, but we'll take your money. Yeah, do it.
I mean, we will take any donations so that we can sponsor drinks for all of you. We will take recommendations. When you sign up at I believe it is our second mid-range level, so not like our lowest level, which is just for like general support. Like you want to throw a few bucks our way, we're happy to have you. I want to say starting above that, just because of costs and logistics, you will get like at least a free sticker from us, which is awesome. Like you sign up, you get a sticker, you get to be a part of this community that we are just dying for you all to join in. People are dying to get into.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that a ghost pun? That was a ghost pun. That was a John Ditter special if I've ever.
Everybody used to tell me that joke all the time.
Good old grandpa
why the
joke
cemetery
right there.
has a fence?
Yeah.
Why does it have a fence, Grandpa? Because people are dying to get in.
No, I literally told that joke to somebody like a month ago, and I'm like, it's still dumb and funny.
It's a good joke, and we'll tell you more bad puns on our community, and we'll read mean tweets. We just want it to be a place that's just fun for you all. So once we start getting people on there, we'll make good things happen. We gotta have someone join us first, because we got lives too.
You got to make it sound like there's a lot of it. No, once you join everyone that's already there, then you'll be.
I'll just cut this out.
Yeah, just to cut it out.
I can.
No,
I have the power.
You have the power, but
I do have the power.
It's too much power for one woman to bear.
I handle it pretty well. Join us next time, listeners. We'll see you every Thursday.
Thanks for checking it out, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.